The Mandalorians left the council as they head for the landing pad. Jaune and the commandos wait patiently for their new guest. After a few hours, a ship arrived. Those that exit was Bo-Katan and her night owls. Bo-Katan, greetings, Lord Arcadius. I have news you might like. Jaune, and that is? Bo-Katan, the bandit tribe that costed your daughter, her family are all dead. Jaune, I take no pleasure in their deaths, but I will take satisfaction that they will never live to prey on another innocent soul ever again. You have my thanks, Lady cries. Bo-Katan, it was my honor. And we have a guest. You might know her. Jaune, who is it? He looked to a young woman who bears a remarkably look to RWBY. Jaune, RWBY. Summer, that's my little girl's name. Do you know her? Jaune, we're close friends. Summer, can you talk to me about her if you got the time? Jaune, I'll do you better. She's here right now. Summer's eyes widened as Jaune grabbed her hand and dragged her to the hotel the teams were currently staying at. Meanwhile, hotel. Young was having an arm wrestling contest with Nora. RWBY, go Young. Hira, good luck, Nora. Nora, pish posh, I don't need luck to wreck this cow. Young, what did you just say? GRRR. Then the door opens and the group looks at it. Two of the girls were both frozen at the sight. Jaune was with one Summer Rose. RWBY, MMM.MMM. Mom? As she tears up, Young reflexively slammed Nora's arm so hard she flipped on her butt. Both RWBY and Yang slowly walked to Summer while she had a face filled with regret going into hiding and not making contact with them. RWBY and Yang, Mom? Summer, yes, babies, it's me. As she begins to cry, Jaune steps away and allowed the family their time. He then signaled the rest to leave the room. Blake, what was that? Jaune, RWBY and Young thought their mom was dead, but in reality she was in hiding. Rin, hiding from what? Jaune, someone hunting her for her skills. Now they're getting reunited. He then walked to Weiss. Jaune, Weiss, I'm sorry, but we have been given a warrant for your father's arrest. Weiss was shocked to hear the news. Weiss, were you able to get evidence on what he does at the mines? Jaune, yes, and I wish for you to take over. Just make sure you do good for everyone. Weiss, I swear on our family name I will. Jaune then leaves with the commandos to meet Ironwood and Winter for shock arrest. Later, they knocked at the door of the mansion. Plain, good day. Who is it? Ironwood, I'm here on business, Mr. Plain. Plain, oh, General Ironwood, sir. Here, let me. He saw Weiss and Winter. Plain, oh dear. Mistress Winter, Weiss. I'm surprised to see you both here. Winter, it is nice to see you again, Plain, but I bring bad news. Plain, oh dear. Ironwood then presented a warrant of shock arrest. Whitley, Plain, who is it? He saw his sisters with unknown soldiers. Whitley then bowed at the general and Jaune. Whitley, greetings, sisters. Are you here for father? Winter, yes, but it's not good. Whitley, I see. He then closes his eyes. He then moved out of the way and let them pass. Weiss, Whitley, I'm sorry for leaving you behind with him. Me and Winter will make it up to you. Whitley was stunned by the offer. As they moved up, they were met by a drunken mess known as Willow Schnee. Willow, who are you? Jaune, someone who's gonna deal with your husband. Willow, I hope you at least give him a thing or two. She stumbles forward, and as he catches her, Jaune, she's out. He then puts her on a nearby couch. Jaune, Weiss, look after your mother. He hands her a vial. Jaune, it's detox. It will help her of her alcoholism. Take better care of your family. Later, Lisa, breaking news upon further revelations, the Schnee Dust Company CEO Jacques Schnee is being arrested for crimes against mankind as we review footage of the poor living conditions his workers have been enduring. The scene shows Jacques being put in a military transport by Mandalorians. Jacques, mark my words, you all will pay for this. Boba, quiet. We can bring you in warm or cold, your choice. Jacques, I could have gotten away with it if it wasn't for that meddling kid. Cuts back to Lisa. Lisa, in other news, it seems Vale has been undergoing a massive operation of unknown intent as the Vale armed forces have amassed for an unknown battle. A video shows a massive army of 21,000. As the video shows King Garen delivering a speech. Garen, never again shall the land of our people fall into enemy hands. For Vale, for all of mankind. Later, Mandalorian staging point. Jaune is now broadcasting across Remnant. Jaune, I look now upon my ancestors' world. For 1,000 years after its birth, and I see a world on the edge of annihilation. We have not risen, we have only endured. We have not thrived, we have merely survived. We have let this world burn. But hope is not lost. Salvation dawns by an ancient promise drawn forth since the Dark Age. We have blended the ultimate vision of our brightest possibilities and tempered it with the discipline and patience that any man, woman, or child can achieve. We have bred new warriors for this darkest of ages, forged beyond the capabilities of their brethren, armed and equipped with weapons befitting of their stature as the heirs of our ancestors' legacies. To the warriors bloodied and besieged in this dark world, we bring reinforcement. To those who have been lost in valiant duty or driven to destruction, we offer justice. To the enemies of our forefathers' kingdom, we bring death. With these words, I, Jaune Arcadius, Mandalor the Redeemer, son of Mandalore, declare the Indomitus Crusade. Killers, traitors, grim lay heed to the coming of my armies and the ruin we promise your miserable kind. This world is ours. transmission ended. Hotel in Atlas. Young. Damn, never thought Buckethead would be that scary. Blake. Young, remember they are a warrior race. They are not here to make friends. Summer. She's right. I came back to my family, but first I must uphold my tribe's oath to them. Ruby. What's that, Mom? Summer. To help them end the Grim once and for all. Penny. Can such a thing be possible? Maria. Within those Mandalorians, anything is possible. Crow. Man, if the tribe encountered them early, me and Ray would have been dead. Summer. No. I believe they would have taken you both in as foundlings. Crow. Whoa. Pyrrha. The tone he gave was so scary, though. Nora. Fearless leader is awesome. He's like king of the castle. Rin. Technically, he's a king since the reveal of Mandalore as a fifth, fully functioning kingdom. Meanwhile, in the Grim Lands, Jaune. In the ruin we promised to your miserable kind, this world is ours. Then the TV turned off. Salem looked at her hand, and it didn't heal. Tyrion. My goddess, what shall we do? That heretic just threatens you. What's? And they amassed multiple armies overnight. This is unheard of in Remnant's history. Emerald was planning on running away, and so does Mercury. Hazel, this isn't looking too good. Salem, we will meet them head on. I will gather all of the Grim on the whole world. This will end one way or another. My time has finally come. I will finally be free. Ozma, I'm sorry for everything.